the game. Every Easter egg, every name. Swifty boys, oh here they go. Spilling tea, stealing the show. Red scarf tales and secret codes. Swifty boys, the vibe.
Hello and welcome to the Swifty Boys, the premier Taylor Swift album review podcast. I'm your co-host, Brennan Ruppel, along with my fellow host, who should have said no to doing this podcast with me. Matt Gagan is here.
That was good.
Hello.
That was a good one. Listen, you can tell your friends I should have said no. That's fine. I'll tell mine you're gay.
Didn't hear that version. Did not hear. Had heard about
The
it.
superior version. glad you got the reference at least.
Yeah. What's that part of the podcast?
What?
Where I share my alts. Everyone's favorite first segment of the show. Here we go. He should have recorded his portion of the podcast outside.
I like that. I think it was the reaction that you
for the camera.
The reaction that you had was really good. Where's my?
Where's
what
my
camera am I looking at?
He's always leaving cum drops outside my car.
Is that just another outside one? And the next 15 are just outside.
No, it's teardrops on my guitar.
Gum drops on outside my car.
They just happen to have outside in the title
Okay.
also. Okay. You remember last time it started to get kind of lazy?
Yeah.
These, of course, gold so far. His nasty face is tied together with a smug little grin. Can't even remember what the title is for that one.
Tied together with a smile.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Thanks.
He's outside right now, and he's ugly.
He's still ugly.
Outside?
Outside?
Anyone?
Which camera?
Hello?
And the last, but probably the best. Stay beautiful. More like handsome once.
At least I was handsome once. What time was that?
I thought you'd ask. It's
Okay.
right now.
Okay. All right. For the first time ever, I'm handsome.
So maybe this is the first of a long line of handsomeness to come.
Yes.
Mm.
What was it? Cum stains on outside the car?
That's not bad either.
Here's the reason for the cum stains outside my car.
Cum stains inside my car to get rid of the whole outside thing. We want to distance ourselves from
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my
Why
mind
not
was
just
cum drops
stains
outside
on my
car.
guitar.
That's not different enough. Maybe mine's a hat in a hat and yours is the better one, though.
Vote. Tell us in the comments.
Vote.
We need your vote
Leave the
more
guitar, ditch the
now
guitar.
more than ever.
How do we shoehorn cum into this song title? Okay. We're here to talk Taylor Swift.
Yes.
But
Before
more
we get to
specifically.
that. Oh,
Taylor
but more
Swift.
specifically Taylor Swift. Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
we did fuck it up.
Well, yeah, let's try it again.
Okay. Well, today we're here to talk Taylor Swift. But more specifically,
Taylor
Swift.
Swift. Pause for laughs. Colloquially known as debut.
debut.
Yes.
I don't know. It's funny. I was expecting to open up the album and see it like called debut, but it's not.
No, it's called Taylor Swift.
It'd be kind of bold if you did just call it that, like debut of a long line of shit to come.
Debut, one of one. Debut and
Debut of my
grand
last,
finale.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, I know this is a segment from our original podcast, but has anything weird happened to you?
Oh, okay. I don't have this thing on here, but I could add it in. Woo.
Has anything weird happened to you?
Same dude for all my songs. Actually, it was like one of the most boring days of my life, honestly.
I've had quite the week. It was
Okay.
I've only had 3 work days, but it's been
Okay.
quite the week. I'll just
Jam-packed.
today, I go into the bathroom at work, and someone is shitting in there, and it does smell, but it's a weird. I was like, this is the weirdest smelling shit.
Do you think we're connecting with
getting really
Swifties all over the
gross.
world with the
I
cum
don't
drops
know.
in the guitar?
I
and the
already
shitting?
regret. I already regret telling it. But this is not a shit story. I wasn't.
Yes. Like you might think.
I was like, oh, this is it's so unpleasant. And then I'm like, wash my hands, and I throw the paper towels in the trash can. Someone threw up in the trash can.
Oh.
The faculty bathroom, which means an adult man,
Right.
came to work today and threw up at some point.
So the rest of the day, you're trying to find the culprit.
No, but the guy that was shitting was one of the janitors, and he comes out and he looks in the bathroom. He's like, "Oh God, oh boy," and
And I thought I made a mess.
and so the next time I went to the bathroom, I thought maybe it would be clean because he saw it. Like I don't know if you clean garbage, like it smells. bad.
He's more
So
like
walk
I
in,
feel bad for the
it
night
still
guy.
smells, and I look in, and I guess his fix was he just put like 5,000 paper towels in over it.
Like I could have done that. Come on.
Oh man, I had to go downstairs and use the bathroom the next time. It was overwhelming. That's not
I
it.
figured that wasn't it.
So, and this isn't even a good story either, but I made a friend today,
Very nice.
and let me tell you how. So, Tuesday was my good friend Juliana's birthday, and we go out to the Babylon bars, and her friend Ian is talking up this new, and this is not an ad, the new red chimichurri sauce at Chipotle.
Oh, I've gotten an ad for that.
which they did offer me last time. I had no idea what they're talking about. No idea if it was vegan. It is vegan.
It's for the asada sticks.
I
or
guess,
something?
but they offer
Yeah.
it just like on the side.
Okay.
Didn't know they were going to charge me for it today. And so he's talking it up, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Chipotle on Thursday. He's like, do you like spice? I'm like, yeah, I'm a bit of a heat seeker, not to steal a bit from someone else. Didn't even realize I was doing
There's a
it.
lot of crossover.
Yeah.
with the show.
I mean, boys.
Boys.
And so he was like, oh, let me know what you think. Let me know if you love it. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, I'll text you once
I'll drink it right now.
Oh yeah, I'll take a shot of it. And I'll text you. So I get it today, and true to my word, I text him, and I'm like, the official review is in.
Hell
Red
yeah.
chimichurri sauce is really good, and it is really good. If
Okay.
you want to get your,
How salty is it? Because I've been on the game of Chipotle being way too salty these days.
yeah, I guess you could describe it as kind of salty, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Sure.
Overall, I like salt. I'm a bit of a salt seeker. And so I text him and then he texts me back, "Is this Matthew?" And I was like, that's weird, kind of formal. I don't know why he's calling me Matthew. I didn't introduce myself as that. I'm like, yeah, who else would it be unless you're expecting a chimichurri review from someone else?
Like I am.
And he responds, I think you have the wrong number, Matthew. I'm like, this asshole gave me the wrong number on Tuesday.
Oh shit!
And so then I'm like, I just
Wait, how'd that guy know your name was Matthew though?
I don't. It must have come up like
like suggested as,
suggested
yeah.
like might be Matthew, which
Right.
is weird. But and so at this point, I'm like that's crazy. I just said that's crazy, and I thought that was gonna be back to it, but no, he keeps texting.
Oh, you're staying with this person
Yeah,
now.
he keeps saying, no, I don't know Ian's number, and I never will at this point. No, next time I see him, he's gonna get an earful from me. So he sends
Just
me
play him this clip.
Sends me the crying laughy emoji, and he goes, "I'm very happy you had a good chimichurri. What restaurant did you go to? My fave bagel spot is in Lindenhurst, Wellwood Bagels and Bialys."
Hey.
Assuming that's where it is. And I was like, oh, well, now we're boys. Oh, Wellwood Bagels is the best. Used to go there all the time. But in case you haven't heard, Chipotle has a new chimichurri sauce, and it's really good. So he asks me back, oh, snap. I didn't hear, oh, snap. No, I didn't hear that. I got to give it a try. Thanks for the heads up. And I hope this message gets to the right person. You should bring them along next time. Believe me,
Yeah.
this is going to get an earful next time. And he says, it was fun. All the best, dude. Dan, by the way.
Damn it. He's like, last time I had Chipotle, I actually threw up in my faculty bathroom.
That's the twist. It was me that threw up in there
Oh,
after the
wow.
Chipotle.
Oh,
It
wow.
was me. I blacked out. And then... Yeah, so I met Dan today.
Nice.
Not
I guess
Ian.
I guess
but
it makes sense to be local because it probably was still like a 631 number.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, we had a nice little conversation.
Very nice.
He introduced
I
himself.
hope you guys
So,
chat again soon.
Should I
This could be a new segment
should
on the
I text
show.
him now?
Text him now. Say you're on the podcast.
You want to come on the pod? Should I do a cold call?
I didn't mean call, but you can if you'd like.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Stay tuned for next week's guest,
I keep
Dan.
looking at the computer screen as if it's the camera.
Well, usually we can see ourselves on there, but now
That
I'm just
must
looking
be
at
it.
I'm looking at a background.
I have so much faith in this camera right here that that's not going to
Wait,
fuck up.
should I actually keep looking at this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Why do I?
I keep doing it too. I don't know.
This camera's not on?
That camera's not on.
That's crazy.
I can put it on. Just makes you feel better.
I mean, at this point, we're already
Yeah, we're talking.
already
about
halfway done with the
Okay.
pod.
Pretty
Let's
much.
wrap it up.
I guess we'll get into the meat of the pod, or as I call it in my show notes, not to reference them too much, but this
please
is
don't.
the pre-meat.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a preemie.
That was my thought process. Yeah.
Like a boy. You're gonna rebrand yourself to the Uncle Cream, the creamy preemie. I know you're not Uncle Cream anymore.
People here don't know me as Uncle Cream, but they soon will. I'll be back.
The cream rises.
The cream rises to the top, baby. Anywho, what is your experience with this album so far? It feels like the Doughboys when they
You
just talk
asked me
about
that
some
with a straight
nasty
face, with a straight
shit.
face. What was that?
What is your experience with Taylor Swift debut? Before we started doing this project, were you like, did this ever come across your desk, or you're just like pushing this
No
shit
one
down
brought this
to
to
the
my
bottom?
desk. So this is going to be a different podcast because as you know, last week we almost ran out of room on the mixer
Yeah.
because we were
Yeah.
talking for so long. I don't anticipate this being the same. When we were breaking down Life of a Showgirl, I had been listening to the album nonstop for a week. I had a lot of thoughts. I knew the songs very well at that
And we were
point.
both on about a full listen to the album per day for the whole week.
I will say I don't know when the last time I listened to this album all the way through was before today, which I just listened just before I got here to record. Listened through for the first
Yeah.
time in I don't know. So I don't have as much, cold. And these are just her early songs. There's not a lot to say about these anyway.
Almost
but
any other album, you probably didn't even have to listen to the
Right.
songs before you came here.
I don't have
This
fully
one,
formed
you had to.
opinions on this album. Anyway, right. I definitely had to refresh myself. So to go, to jump back, I guess 19 years earlier, and with almost the 19th anniversary
Wow.
of this album
She's an old
release,
bitch.
October 24th, 2006.
Wow.
But that's not in your notes.
Hold on.
So, like you said, when we were telling our stories to begin with in the introductory pod, Taylor Swift, I heard the name. She had big
Oh,
hits.
sure.
I think "Teardrops on My Guitar" was the big one, but that was her second single. They released Tim McGraw before the album was released, and I don't know if that was ever brought to my desk at all, because I remember hearing of her with "Teardrops on My Guitar." I knew there was this new country girl artist. She was a teenager. People liked her, and I was not going to give it the time of day. By the time the singles came out of the songs that I did like, I was not, I was already saying, Taylor Swift, not for me. I've historically not liked country.
Sure.
So I was just never going to, I heard Teardrops on My Guitar. I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Still don't really like it. Hot take. So it was just a blind spot where even when I got into her, I not heard. I was just hearing some of these songs at random. Like someone would just play it in the car, or as Taylor Swift says in our song, the car, and
Didn't catch that one.
she's very country, except for that one word
That
where
one.
she slips into the Boston accent for no reason.
She doesn't have.
And so I'd hear them be like, "Oh, this is good. This is pretty. Oh, this is Taylor Swift." And so I don't know. I'm assuming I had at some point listened through all the time when I decided to be real serious about being a
Yeah,
Swiftie.
yeah.
But I definitely haven't. I don't think I've listened to it all the way through since. I did a deep dive on Taylor Swift in 2021 when I
Okay.
made my ranking of
all of her songs.
all of her songs for the first time. So I listened to all the albums. So I was listening to that and every album a lot in 2021.
Sure.
I probably haven't listened to it all the way through since 2021.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the one I have listened to the least.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said last week that you had never even
I
listened to
had
it.
never heard this until yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was
So,
wondering, I figured though, like as I was going through, like I probably know all these songs.
No.
That was not the case at
No,
all.
no. You probably know 3 of these songs.
Yeah, I'll list the ones I had heard before, and one of them was only because of the SiriusXM channel that she just put up for Life of a Showgirl recently. I had heard Tim McGraw for the first time, like within the last couple weeks.
Wow.
Picture to Burn, I had heard.
and
Teardrops
you're
on My
familiar
Guitar.
with the homophobic version.
Yes, because Nicole told me about it as I told her we were doing this
Oh,
this week. She's
Nicole
like,
knows
"Oh,
the lore."
yeah, so she knows the lore." I think she was on Taylor Swift during this time more than I was. I don't think I had even really heard of her at this point. I think I had heard of her for the first time for like Love Story and You Belong with Me and stuff like
That's
that.
crazy.
But yeah,
she was an up and comer. Come on.
I had never heard another single here is A Place in This World. That song fucking sucks. I should have said no. Our Song was the only one that I had heard for sure outside of doing this, I guess, first time listen.
I've lost track of the songs you said you've heard because I thought you were naming songs you had heard, and then you started naming songs you hadn't heard. Had you heard "Teardrops on My Guitar"?
So most of them that I said, so I've heard Tim McGraw, Picture to Burn, Teardrops, all only because of the SiriusXM channel,
Gotcha.
like within the last 2 weeks. Our Song is like a not bona fide
That's
classic,
crazy.
but that's a kind of a classic song that everyone kind of knows.
Because I had heard "Teardrops on My Guitar"
Yeah,
through no fault of my own.
yeah.
Probably had heard Tim McGraw at some point.
I had heard of it, but I knew.
Right.
So knowing it's from this album and knowing it's about a country singer, I'm like, I'm staying far away from this song.
Double whammy.
Yeah.
And so, but Our Song, I had not heard until I was driving home from Adventureland in the passenger seat of Corey's car. Corey from Stay Beautiful. We really mixed these songs. Actually, he showed me Stay Beautiful first, and he said, Taylor Swift wrote a song about me, because she says Corey in that song. And so he
Okay.
plays it, and it's like, okay, there we go. And then he played, all right, now you want to hear, like, really good Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
turned it on, and it was Our Song. And that was the first time I had heard it, and I was like, I did like it.
Yeah.
Not to spoil what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But, so I hadn't heard Our Song, even though that was Teardrops probably your biggest hit from that album. But Our Song is the one that's the enduring classic. I think
Yeah.
people.
Like that one, I wouldn't be surprised if it was on Fearless somewhere. It could
Yeah.
make that cut.
Okay.
Especially if I would like her to do a full remake of this album just without. I wonder how much more I would like this album if she just cut the act a little bit.
That's why it's so sad that we're not getting Taylor Swift.
This is the one I wanted maybe most to be done.
Taylor's version, and maybe we will at some point, hopefully, because I need to see what it sounds like. I need to see if she brings the fake country accent back.
Yeah.
Because it's so aggressive in some songs.
Listening so on that SiriusXM channel that I keep mentioning for some reason, but they do.
This is our segment. Let's get serious.
Let's get serious. That's good. So now that she owns all her music, they just pick whichever version they want willy nilly. So sometimes she'll get the old Fearless, she'll get the new Fearless. So I hadn't really heard old Fearless ever before because I don't think I listened to that album all the way through until it was re-released. Wow. And I love that album, and I hear the old songs. And I'm like, I don't think I like the way she said. She doesn't sound that country in that album, but it's still enough. And she sounds so little also that it's like she just has a baby. This album is the biggest offender of
this is Baby Tay.
Tiny Baby Tay.
Well, as I was saying, we need the new one because I need to see if she does the country accent. If she doesn't, what it sounds like without these. Like, what does Picture to Burn or Our Song sound like without a completely fake country accent?
right.
Might be a completely different
song.
song.
Not sung by a toddler.
And I also want to see what it sounds like as when Taylor Swift is like actually a good singer.
Yeah, no matter what, it'll sound.
Because there are some songs on this where she is.
I'm laughing.
She is struggling to belt those
really
notes.
Like, so I'm listening to this all the way through, and I'm like, I know what that fucking guy is talking about when he says she's a bad singer. In what's that song in Speak Now? Ooh,
what song are we talking about?
Which is that guy said I'd suck at singing.
Yeah,
he's a douchebag that loves football.
Yeah. What song is that?
Why can't we think of that? On Speak Now. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in
the comments. It's gonna bother the both of us now.
Oh.
But so anyway, I've heard that song my whole life. I'm like, oh, she's not that bad of a singer. Go back to this. I'm like, oh
Mean.
yeah, I know exactly what that is. Mean. There we go.
Thank you. Jesus.
It's just overall, it felt like I was listening to an AI country album for the most part.
I can see that.
You know?
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's her debut album.
Yeah.
As we call it. Rolling Stone in 2022 came out with 100 best debut albums of all time, I think.
Okay.
Maybe of the 21st century.
And
Either way,
this makes the list.
Either way, it came in at 32, which I think we're just retroactively giving Taylor some props.
I guess it was very, very commercially successful, and like
it was well received.
Broke records for like a female artist's debut album. There's a lot of caveats and
yes,
record breaking stuff, but still.
It was relatively well received. It was critically successful. And you can see why, because not a lot of teenage girls were listening to country, and she was all over MySpace pulling the teenies into country, which was great for her.
Yeah, not being in the country world at all. I didn't realize that teenagers didn't like country music at all. Like that was a demographic they were looking for. Yeah, seriously.
But all 5 of the singles make it into the top 10 on the country charts. Mm-hmm. So she's doing something right. Her name. Taylor Swift was on the top of the country charts for I think like 24 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. So like this was definitely like with the country, and some of the stuff is more country pop than country. Some just like pop.
I get that, but it still surprised me because of how far she's come from this.
Yes,
when people say like, oh, what a good fuse of country and pop. I'm like, where's the pop? This is just like a straight up country album to me.
Yeah, I think this is the only album of Taylor Swift's that I'd call a country album.
Yeah.
I think she still hasn't gone full pop, and she'll go like country pop.
But Fearless still kind of is before she redid it. I think it's so funny how, to me, just a little bit of a southern accent turns it into a country album a little bit.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely a country album. That's what it's going for. I think the album got nominated for country awards. Taylor Swift got nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys.
Wow.
Paramore also nominated that year.
Wow.
Do you know who won?
I'm guessing Paramore?
Amy Winehouse.
Oh.
Beat them both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beat them both to the grave, too.
That is right. That is right. Who's going to be second? All of
Let
Paramore or Taylor Swift?
I wanted to bet all of Paramore, honestly.
Taylor Swift's going to live forever.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I don't know where I was going with this. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, this was definitely the goal of this album was to be country. That's what, I mean, she moved to Nashville because she was like, I want to. She listened to Faith Hill and she was like, I want to be a country star. And then eventually she's like, I'm probably a better pop star than I am country star. I think everyone.
Yeah,
can
I wonder if it was the industry that was pointing her in that direction. Like, hey, you're very successful here, but also like it seems like the pop charts are kind of enjoying you as well. If you straight up go that way, you're so young that you can absolutely pave your own way here.
Yeah, and she meets Scott Borchetta.
Yeah.
She becomes the first person ever to sign with Big Machine Records. She literally made them, and then that's how he repaid her.
Look at that.
But now she's got her music back.
She's got it back. Everybody's rich. They're all rich. Yeah, so I mean, I think we're both kind of on the same page with this album. It's just not for me. Also, this is my own thing. I don't like listening to her so young because I can't get horny for this album.
There we go. Well, you were 12 when it came out, so you could just...
That's true. That's
I'm
like how
12.
I think guitar
I'm
is
12. I'm 12.
The Avatar, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I'm looking at the cover of the album too, she's so tiny. I'm like, I like when she's like a big hot lady.
Big
You know?
hot lady.
She's really tall.
She's tall, yeah.
Yeah.
Tall hot
Big.
lady.
I like big. She's like a big presence too. She's got a big dick.
A BHL.
Famously, it's canon that she's got a big dick.
That's right. That's right. Her dick is bigger.
Yeah. So I think that's also a part of my non-enjoyment. It's because I'm not listening to like a hot girl. I'm listening to a teeny bopper.
Were you able to enjoy I don't know, Olivia Rodrigo's debut album?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And that's remove that from what I said before. I remember listening to her debut album and being like, she's not that hot because she's young.
What the fuck?
I was glad that I thought that.
Was there a chance you? I don't know.
There was a chance.
We're losing subscribers left and right.
Cut that.
Edit.
Hey, Cole, edit.
Yeah. So definitely, I think we're in agreement. Not for me, not for you, not for us. But I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of impressive for a 16-year-old. It's an effective debut album.
It's crazy to pull someone out of freshman year of high school. I'm like, hey, come write songs a little bit.
It's interesting to see where she's gone from there for a debut album. Like, it's great. Good for her.
Yeah. I wasn't aware that she even wrote any of these songs because everyone says like, oh, the first album she ever fully wrote was
Speak Now.
Speak Now.
Because that was her and just her. But she's writing credits on all of these songs.
Yeah, she has on every single song, which I think some of them she even fully wrote herself, and maybe the other people get writing credits because they're like writing the instrumentals and stuff like that. Is my guess.
But yeah, Liz Rose plays a big part in this. She co-wrote a lot of songs. She's I guess a country singer. Never heard of her. And then Nathan Chapman, she like handpicked him as her.
This is the guy that's
producer.
on tour with her too. The guitarist is on tour with her forever.
Oh, is it? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But he.
But somebody that is in this band. That's also in her live touring band still.
He would be. Oh no, not the band. He was the producer, and he produced fully produced every track on this album. And he was with her until I think he only produces one track on 1989, but he's with her until 1989. So he's a big part in Taylor Swift's early music. He's the country guy, so he's like a country record producer. So he's all over this album, making sure it's country. Liz Rose is all over the album, making sure it's country. Some of these are just cookie cutter songs and but some are it's interesting to see this 16-year-old girl and she's able to write a song that can effectively show what emotion she's feeling, have other people relate to it even if they're not even a teenager. Like it some of the stuff is good, some of it, and even though I don't enjoy listening to some songs,
I agree. I mean, it is crazy that she's able to do this. It's and of course she would need some help because when you're in middle school starting high school, you don't know how to take your ideas of songs you wrote down and take them all the way through studio process into being released. You did, but you're one of a kind.
I know.
But she probably, if she had the tools, she could have done it on her own. Probably, she's quite the writer. And so all these songs are the same in the way that they make sense for who she was at the time. They're all just I love this person, but it doesn't let me back.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing that she does in this album.
Yeah,
there's nothing that she does in this album like, whoa, I can't believe it. This is the game.
But you haven't had any interesting experiences at 16, 15 years old either.
Some people have.
She
hasn't,
obviously.
None that she wrote about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think Liz Rose, Taylor Swift wasn't the bridge master yet. Liz Rose wasn't helping write any iconic bridges. They're kind of just,
Yeah, they're just run of the mill.
First verse, second verse. Let's maybe throw in a line here in between the second and third chorus.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day.
Very cookie cutter is a good way to put it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we'll get through the songs now.
Song by song.
Song by song. I don't have a lot to say for these. I'm not going to show you this because you're just going to laugh. But
should we just do a smash or pass and then
pretty much
then sign out of here?
Let's do a separate segment where I smash or pass all the young teeny bopper pop stars. Yeah. Okay, so song 1. I'm just going to read these through real quick. My thoughts on these. Tim McGraw, sucks. Picture to Burn, fine. Teardrops My Guitar, sucks. A Place in This World, really sucks. Cold as You, sucks. The Outside, don't care. Tied Together with a Smile, bad. Stay Beautiful, horrible. Should have said no, annoying. Marry a Song, oh my, don't remember. Our Song, banger.
Interesting.
Do you agree?
No, I mean,
Okay.
for some of them, but also not so aggressive. It sucks, really sucks. I don't think I said that about any. Maybe. I listened to the 3 bonus tracks on the deluxe
I did
album.
too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have notes for them? I hate that we're referencing
Fucking
notes.
blow chunks. I think one of them actually was okay.
Okay, I'm interested to hear which one.
I think, was it A Perfectly Good Heart? Was all
I
right?
hope not. Because that song I
No.
would say sucks.
That's a slow one. I can't remember. Maybe it was the first one. I'm Only Me When I'm With You.
Man, both. I would have gone with Invisible,
Okay.
but you said the other two.
That's I guess I'm wrong. Then there's also Taylor Swift's first phone call with Tim McGraw.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never listened to that, and I never will.
I actually did listen to the Teardrops My Guitar pop version, which was
They
a little bit more upbeat.
Well, yeah, when it went on the radio, apparently they took out the banjo and put in like a drum machine.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and it's also 30 seconds shorter because I think the tempo is a little bit quicker.
Yeah. They said, let's make this one more pop.
Yeah,
See what we got here.
I liked it a little
and
bit
that is
better.
that one did get on the pop charts.
Yeah.
But that's a country song.
Yeah.
I don't care how many drum machines you put in it.
It's still, she still has that twang.
That twang.
That twang.
Spit on that twang.
Spit on. Nice.
Thank you.
Let's have her on the podcast next.
I think she's free.
Yeah.
What's her name again? I know it's Hawk Tuah Girl. Does
Yeah.
she have a name?
Probably
Okay.
not.
All right. Probably not.
Probably not. So Tim McGraw, you don't think it sucks. You love it.
That's not what I said at all.
Okay.
I don't
You
like
hate
Tim McGraw. I don't like Tim McGraw at all. I mean, I've always said, this is a favorite of Pete's.
Really?
Tim McGraw.
Oh,
I think
boy.
probably just because it's called Tim McGraw. Taylor Swift's representing a man. Now I like it.
So he loves this whole
he
album,
loves
probably.
Taylor country. I mean, country Taylor. He was. And I've always said, I want to have the hot take because I'm a bit of a contrarian. Because people like Tim McGraw. The hardcore Swifties. This was her first single ever.
Yeah.
It's the start of something new. It's
Especially
the-
if you started on our journey with her for this
Yeah.
album. You have nostalgia for the song. I have no nostalgia for any of these songs. I think it's a big problem for me.
And I've always said, this is bad. Perhaps I've been too hard on it. I listened back today. I think, let me just first say, Maggie Rogers has a cover of Tim McGraw, and it's much better.
I
So
can't- I
it's
gotta
hard
hear
to
that.
ever go back
Yeah.
to open parentheses Taylor's version, close parentheses. But I started listening to it, and I heard the first verse, and I was like, all right, yeah, maybe I've been too hard. Like, maybe I was just being dramatic with it. It's fine. It's, it's. I feel like I'm coming at this like I'm some big shot that could ever do better, but
Well, yeah. Take all this with a grain of salt because
Yeah.
we're not artists, but yeah.
yeah, we're comparing it to her other work.
Yes,
So it's like,
yes.
but like coming out of the gate, 16, and this is your first single. I think it is impressive. The lyrics, and there's nothing lyrically amazing in this album, but this is
Almost nothing.
For this, it's like, and I don't have lyrics in front of me like you probably do, cheater. But so
I can get them off
I'm not
my
gonna be able to pull from anything. But I think that I thought the lyrics were pretty good for a 16-year-old, for her first album, for her first song. It was pretty impressive. But then we get to the chorus, and it's like, this is so country, and it's so you're hearing that twang, and now it's put on, and there's
She puts it on for the chorus only.
Yes.
Versus no accent.
you have Tim McGraw.
But you
I
think
hope
when Tim
you
McGraw,
like
yeah.
a Tim
Oh, yeah.
McGraw with a table and Tim McGraw.
the table and Tim McGraw.
I think that's how it goes. And I believe there's this guy that keeps singing backup. I believe it's Nathan Chapman himself,
I assumed it was Tim McGraw.
the producer. No, because he's on like every other song. And every
Okay.
time it comes in, it's like, oh, this just sounds so country. And
It sounds perverted too,
I
honestly.
hate
I'm creeped out
just
by
in
the
the
old man
background,
in the
he's just
background.
like, Tim McGraw, the table and Tim McGraw.
I hope you think that little
No.
bragdurious.
Because he's singing in the background so many songs, and every time he comes in, I'm like, oh god, this is so off-putting.
Seems like her dad's singing with her.
I don't want to hear this middle-aged man
Yeah,
singing
it's
in the
weird.
background with Taylor Swift. I don't need to hear a man in any Taylor Swift
But
song.
I
let
bet
alone,
that was like part of their, not their marketing, but what they wanted to do in order to market this towards the general country population. Like, they're like,
Yeah.
well, we need to hear an old
Gen
man
pop.
in this in order to enjoy this.
because a girl's never done country before,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
can't do it. And yeah, unless it's like a light, fluffy man, like an Ed Sheeran putting
right.
putting his lyrics.
He's light and
in it.
fluffy.
Yeah,
His hair's very fluffy too.
What?
His hair's very fluffy.
Yeah,
It's kinda all
it
over the
looks
place.
fluffy, yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns me off, and I by the end of it, I was like, you know what, I really don't care for it. I would never. go out of my way to listen to this, and if it came on,
Turn the
I
shit
will
off.
skip it. It's definitely, I'll save my, complete rankings for when we do the episode on it, which I'm guessing I will do. If not with you, I'll just I'll just look at the camera.
You come down here without me.
Yeah.
Ask for my phone.
But it's towards the bottom. It's just, and a lot of
Of
these,
your all-time songs.
Yeah, and a lot of these songs on Taylor Swift are going to be towards the bottom just because there's nothing special about a lot of them. Very few of them reach the top 50. Very few
I was
of
gonna
them
say,
reach the
I'll
top
see this
100.
now. In my head, this album is just drag and drop all the way to the bottom of your list.
Yeah, no, there are some songs that I'm very high on. There's a couple of top 50 tracks.
There's some that are above canceled.
Plenty. There's a couple of top 50s, and then a
50s.
couple more top 100s. So
My God.
we got 4 of them in the top 100.
Okay. All right. Picture to Burn. I think maybe it's a little... So my problem with a lot of these is that they're so slow, and like I think country music can get me sometimes like, hey, this chorus is pretty good because it's like fun and upbeat, but they're really slow songs. I'm like, I'm so fucking bored here. So that's where Tim McGraw kind of falls for me, where Picture to Burn is, I guess it's got a little bit more of an upbeat chorus.
And what'd you say about this one? Fine.
Fine. This one's fine.
Um,
It's still a country song. I can't get into any of these really.
You're really underselling it with
Okay.
fine.
It's listenable.
You're really underselling it
Okay.
with listenable.
Give me more.
I would complain about Tim McGraw being too country, and a lot of these songs. And you know what? I don't like country. Some country songs have grown on me.
Like which? Which ones?
I don't know. We don't need to get into it. Some country
I don't
songs
like them that much.
But this particular version of country with the Tim McGraw and the teardrops, which we'll get to very soon, with the man singing in the back, just not. But sometimes it gets so country that it comes out the other end.
You mean like I hate that old stupid pickup truck? You never let me drive. You're a redneck heartbreak.
Like it seems like a parody of a country song,
yeah.
where it just it goes so country, it's actually now really good. Like breaks through the it's getting country and
Yeah.
This song is so fun. It's her first like breakup song, revenge song. If we go to the original homophobic version, which is the superior version, everyone loves the homophobic version. It wants to bring it back.
Yeah.
We're hoping for
It's
Taylor's
just
version.
funny.
She brings it back. It's funny.
Straps a hard
I'll
F
tell
in
my
there
friends
next
you're
time.
gay. Katy Perry had a whole song called "You're So Gay."
Yeah.
And probably she doesn't sing it anymore, but she should.
She might. Who knows?
Who knows? She's in space right now.
Yeah.
Singing it for the astronauts.
Is she judging American Idol in space right now?
I think so. It's just so ridiculously country that it's so fun. Like the country accent is so much. Right up now, pick up truck and never
Waiting for a yeehaw there somewhere.
Yeehaw. But I think it is really fun. Whereas Tim McGraw does get kind of boring. The guitar and the banjo, it never stops. There's like a little instrumental break.
And there's banjos all over this album.
Yes, there's no men singing in the background. It's a very fun song. I am a big fan of this song. Someone sang it at karaoke a few weeks ago, and they sang the original lyrics. The homophobic, and the crowd went wild. And yeah,
I'll say the chorus is so fun that it made the song listenable to me. Otherwise, I'm really annoyed by this album in general.
And then it comes back, and then she sings, and then she repeats the chorus, and it's like livelier, and it's.
You make it sound way more fun than it really was.
No,
for me
it is fun. Listen again. It is fun. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Open your mind is what I meant to say.
You touched on everything else
Open
first.
your mind a little bit, and it's a very fun. Like it's never gonna it's not All Too Well. It's never gonna be All Too Well. But for who she is back then, like this is showing kind of a little glimpse of what Taylor can be, tearing down a man. And this is a nameless man. There were even back in debut album, I read on the Wikipedia that she was putting clues in the liner notes about whose songs were about. Even debut album, she was doing the Easter eggs.
Yeah. And these are just kids in her high school at the time.
Yeah.
She
said this is about Drew.
Maybe this is the kid that she wanted to kiss that was dead.
Damn, I was gonna say that next song.
Okay.
Stole my theory. I was gonna say that next song.
bad.
I don't think it is Drew, but
Okay. All right, we'll get there.
it could be. It actually could be. Drew could be the same one that she sings about in Invisible.
I guess this wouldn't be about him because she wouldn't be mad at that guy. She didn't get to kiss that
Definitely
guy.
not Picture to Burn.
Yeah. Next song.
Picture to Burn guy is definitely still alive and breaking
Or
hearts.
she killed that guy.
Maybe that's the guy she kills in Evermore. I'm
Oh.
blanking on names. What's it? No Body, No Crime.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, it doesn't. Haim kills them. She helps.
She's involved.
She was involved somehow. But yeah, we get a glimpse of who Taylor can be.
The
She's
powerful
having fun
choruses
with
she
this
can
song.
write.
Yes. Yeah, it's a fun chorus. It's a catchy chorus. If someone does sing it for karaoke, it is a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know the song, even if you weren't familiar. And I don't know when I became familiar with this one. And I mean, I'm sure I had heard it before I did my deep dive. I listened to it all the way through then, but I don't know when the first time I listened to it was. But I probably wasn't as high on it because you hear it and you're like, very country. Let's get to something else.
Yeah.
But
Kinda where I'm at.
when you really listen to it, it's so silly. Redneck, pickup truck. These are the
Yeah.
country buzzwords, baby.
I know. I mean, maybe I'll blame the rest of the album for not ever going back to the top of the album and listening again. 'Cause I
She's
just
flexing
can't.
on how heterosexual she is, while saying how gay the guy is.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. At least this wasn't one of the ones that sucked for me, so maybe there's a chance
That's
for
true.
it.
I didn't mention this in Tim McGraw, but I think, a big collaborator in this one. It just shows how country she is. Fucking God shows up in a bunch of songs.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
mentioning God up and down. So not
Yeah.
only is she straight, but she's religious.
I mean, she's smart because she knows all the hallmarks of this genre. So
yeah,
she's
she's
hitting
like
them
mentioning God. She's saying amen. Like, it's crazy. Like, she
That's our
doesn't
girl.
do that anymore.
It's so interesting how her and Haley Williams both came up in the same way, and their careers were so different immediately. Immediately very different.
Katy Perry's first album was a Christian album.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that song is fine. We can agree on just fine, right?
No, it's great. It's a great song.
This is one of the ones that lands closer to your top 50.
It's in the top 50,
Okay.
baby.
Which brings us to Teardrops My Guitar. This
Bottom
one you have
50.
some complaints about, yeah.
This song
This
sucks.
is another one of
This
those
song-
slow ones I'm really just like, oh my god.
However, like, this is the one song I had heard about her when this album comes out, and this is the thing that people are quoting. And maybe Teardrops on My Guitar. I guess if you're on MySpace, I guess that's a catchy message.
I
to
think
put.
it's a big nostalgia thing with this one.
Yeah, if anyone hears it today, after you never heard it, but you have heard all of Taylor's really great stuff, and you hear this, are you really saying that anyone has it at the top? It's got to be nostalgia.
It's really not even good, right?
Not to yuck anyone's yum. I don't think it's good, right?
He's the reason for the Teardrops on My Guitar. The only
Sure.
thing that keeps me wishing on a star is fucking Disney shit.
No, yeah.
He's the song in the car I keep singing. Don't know why I do.
Don't know why I
Don't
do.
know why I do.
Right. I don't think there's anything impressive. Like, Tim McGraw, I thought, and I can't name them, but I thought had some lyrics where it's like, okay, for a 16-year-old, it sounds so condescending every time I say for a 16-year-old.
Right.
It sounds like I'm saying for a
But they
girl
know
or
what we're
something. Nothing there is impressive. Nothing there is interesting musically. I was listening to this, and my mom came in the room, and she said that it reminded her of All Too Well. And I hate to
Oh
admit
my
this.
god, did you hit her?
No. No. She didn't say compare it favorably. She said it reminded. I gotta say, she's right. This is a terrible version of All Too Well.
Oh,
It's got
wow.
the same chords, which is
Okay.
just the 4 chords of the 4-chord song. But
Yeah.
it's got this, and it's got the same cadence at certain points. Right? All Too Well, and it's kind of got that. So it does have that. So it's like if All Too Well was bad,
Yeah.
and was never.
This is all to me like Taylor Swift demo stuff.
Yes, but there's the slightest inkling of what it
Yeah.
could be. But no, there's an instrumental break in the song that goes absolutely nowhere.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just pause the music. Why are we
think that's a
filling
country
time?
thing.
Can we wrap up the song? Like, if
Yeah,
you don't have
yeah,
anything to say in the song, let's wrap it up. But they're like, every song's got to be 3.5 minutes, I guess. But they sing the chorus and take an instrumental break where nothing happens. And I don't mean it gets silent. It might as well. But they just keep playing the chorus. And it's not like you don't get a
Yeah.
guitar solo. You don't get like a key change. You don't get a shift in anything. They
This is a
just
genre
keep-
you can have a great guitar solo if you want. to.
Yeah. They do in Picture to Burn. They just keep playing for like 30 seconds and then bring the chorus
Yeah.
back. And I'm like, what are we doing
Yeah,
here?
for me and a lot of this album, it feels like those like Yamaha keyboards that like if you hit a certain button, it'll play like an entire backing track for you.
Yeah.
This feels like the country version of those backing tracks. Like if you had a country keyboard, you could click